You don't have to assault me.
I don't like being salted.
Not really.
You don't like salt?
Look, he's going to Canada.
Why?
You don't love defense form Deoxys? What's your favorite Deoxys form? You've got normal, attack, defense, and speed. Speed, he's really pointy.
No.
But I can't remember what attack form looks like.
Attack has the 3 spikes.
Is that not what speed form looks like?
I thought speed was like the one thing that just went back.
You know, I don't really know. I'm gonna be honest.
Wow.
I thought I was confused. Speed form. Okay, no,
I don't.
He's
like
got the
speed form.
big
he's got the
honkin'.
one thing. Yeah, attack form is the tri-spike.
What's wrong with speed form? He looks so silly. He's so long.
I mean, I like attack form the most.
Okay, fair. He looks really cool.
Yeah. Now this is an aerodynamical space villain.
Yeah, true. Because normal form, he's just
normal form looks so
just
meh.
a silly guy. And then you have defense form.
I do like defense form.
I also like defense form. Huh.
Like attack and defense, those are the clear winners. The other two,
speed isn't terrible.
Like actually ship them both back to space. Like I don't need them.
Get them out of here. What a weird Pokemon.
Pokemon.
What a weird Pokemon.
Yeah.
How are you, Josh?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah?
And hello, everyone.
Howdy.
And welcome back to the smokiest of rooms.
Oh, man. I need to tell you something that happened that wigged me out a little bit. So the orchestra I'm in, right?
Yeah.
You know, lots of people in it.
Yeah.
All different walks of life.
Mm-hmm.
There's this one percussionist
Yeah.
that I showed up to rehearsal and we're walking by each other.
Yeah.
And he looks at me. Like, he looks at me as I'm walking by and he says, hello, hello, when he walks past me.
Yeah.
And I instinctively said howdy, but it gave me pause. It gave me pause, you see.
Yeah.
Does he know? Does he know? Do you know? Are you listening right now? I'm not going to say your name, but you know who you are.
If they're what? People just say hello, though.
But do they?
I mean, I must have picked it up from somewhere.
With your cadence, I don't know. You kind of just say shit, and then it just continues to be spoken. I don't know if you picked it up from anything, but it makes
No, I
me...
totally picked it up from somewhere, and I remember exactly where it was. It's
Okay.
Plague of Grapes.
Oh,
Because he says
hello. Okay, that's a little safer, then.
Mm-hmm.
But it gave me pause. Cause it was almost like Freudian. I just said howdy back to him.
Mm. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
But like, does he know? And if he does, I can never go back.
I don't know. Was he wearing an echo bracelet?
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
He was not wearing one.
Anytime I get complimented on the bracelet, I have a heart attack. I'm like, no one can know.
So is it mostly just like, oh, that's a cute bracelet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it is. Like,
Cause one guy would just like, Josh, that bracelet. And I kind of went like, yeah? And they're like, looks cute. And then it just went off and did whatever. But
you were like, yeah. The breaths you suck in and you hold it. You're like, just finish the sentence and walk away from me quick. Please, do not let this go any further.
Right?
What is the day going to be like for you when someone knows? When someone just knows?
Hasn't happened yet.
It's niche enough.
What's more likely to happen? Someone recognizes my bracelet or someone recognizes my playmat?
Ooh. I think it's more telling if they recognize your playmat. I think that says a lot about them as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Less so than recognizing a trinket from a furry VN. It is really cute, though.
Right?
It's a good design.
I'm so looking forward to when we get, because we know the product's coming.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, gonna drop $100 on it.
Uh-huh.
Because it'll probably be 70 or something.
Right.
We're getting a Dave plush from Password.
Ooh.
I'm just I get a little boy.
Like a la the little Amicus one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be in that line. But it's gonna be of Dave.
That's so cute. You're gonna have to, refresh that shit, the day you know it's coming out. Because that thing is going to sell the fuck out.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I only say that because, sadly, the apparently the keychains didn't sell very well for Password.
Oh, the little acrylic keychains.
Yeah. But the acrylic keychains for other games would sell out.
That's a shame. Because the Tyson and Dave ones were so
They're
cute.
so cute.
They were adorable.
I have them hanging off my mic.
I saw that picture. It's really cute. It's very good.
So I get to see them when I record.
They're really cute ones. I figured that would have been more popular.
Yeah. No, you know.
That's how it goes.
It is what it is.
Oh well. Okay, so we just sucked off William.
Yeah, we sucked off Willem Dafoe.
Oh god. I wouldn't know. You'd have to put a bullet in my brain before I suck off Willem Dafoe. No way in hell. You would have to kill me.
You know why I'm doing the Green Goblin laugh
as
he comes.
Ravioli. I'd suck off a lot of people. I wouldn't suck off Willem Dafoe.
Oh my god, okay.
Jesus.
Oh, William waits for me at the bar, quietly. He's ordering something, chatting lazily with the fox from before. I take a seat between the two of them, which they must have arranged for intentionally.
Let's get down to business then.
Murdoch sniffs the air. You mean you hadn't already?
What a guy. I want Murdoch to dab. I want him to do that so bad. I need
this line right here sold me on Murdoch.
You mean you hadn't already?
This smile, this line, this context, I'm wait.
That's pretty good.
I'm locked in. Not actually, because I did not. Murdoch was the last one I did when I was trying out the routes originally.
Yeah. But as a character, it sold you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Reasonable.
William shoots him a look.
Not in the least.
I do like this.
Oh, he's mad. He's so mad. Angry. Alcohol and debauch make... Debauch?
Debauch?
Debauch? Debauchery? Alcohol and debauch make a loon out of a sane man and much worse out of the trash. If our murderer exists, he makes succor out of the best medicine for guilt. Pleasures that distract among people proper society tends to forget. I'm having a hard time reading. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's how I feel every day.
Jesus. This is awful. How do you live?
You kind of just accept it.
No. I want to be able to read. No. I want to read. Give it back.
Reading. That's for squares. You just have to go with the flow. You gotta high five the sky. You gotta capta binga da. Ore.
Oh my god.
Using my 2 level 4 monsters, I created an overlay network.
Jesus.
XZ Shokan. Numbers. Sanju Q. Cubo Hope.
Oh, speaking of, I heard about Vanguard Zero shutting down.
Yeah. I'm so glad I never spent a dime on that game.
Damn right.
What an awful version of Vanguard.
It was good in the exposure that it gave for the series, I think, but it was just not...
It's not Vanguard.
No. You had the people that started with that, went to play the card game. They're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this?
Right?
Why are there 3 formats? What the fuck?
It's okay. They're like slowly shutting down V format.
Yeah.
Little by little.
R.I.P.
No, it's all right. Or at least pretend to forget. Proper bookkeeping covers blind spots. I think I'm starting to understand. Which means you need to meet some of the ladies.
They'll give us access to the men.
The men I can't access. But they can't say that out here, can they? Well,
You'll want the powder room then, Cynthia.
the fox hurries our way. Okay. Ready to lead the way.
Cynthia, she's a fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not here very often. Usually because I choose not to be. Why mingle when you can just not?
Why mingle when you can pringle?
It's a bit too, periwinkle for me.
I'm gonna get that tattooed on my body somewhere. Why mingle when you can pringle?
Are you gonna have the mustache, man, below it?
I should. But no. But then Pringles might come after me for copyright. I don't need Pringles hunting my ass down. Man, frickin', did you hear about the magic cards in Hasbro?
I don't even look at like Wizards news because I'm just like, I'm not about this.
So
I'm not about this life.
So someone got a hold of some new magic cards that weren't released to the public yet, that Hasbro accidentally shipped out. So Hasbro hired like hitmen, like, well, not hitmen, but like, I think they hired the Pinkertons, like the quote unquote Pinkerton Detective Agency, who are just like thugs that keep Hasbro employees from unionizing. They're like thugs. They showed up with guns and they threatened to hurt the guy for the cards, even though Hasbro sent them out on accident.
Good.
Shit's crazy, man.
Yeah, gotta do your thing.
I guess.
And nothing humbles you more as a whore than a space guaranteed to give you no interested prospective clients. The girls chatter on sofas while Cynthia leads me to the madame. William.
I just need a few words.
Madame places her chin on her wrist, okay. And she stares into William's eyes. Dark and sparkling?
Yeah.
There's an L there.
Yep.
In the candlelight. Pray that they engross me. My attention span is short, and my patience for God-fearing men is shorter.
I like this.
Right?
I like this a lot. It'll be short then.
Your sort usually are. Her gown billows as she rises, and she gestures to a doorway across the hall. She gives William her wrist, he takes it, and she leads him into the office. I can almost hear their muffled voices until a sudden squeak distracts me. You're here!
There he is.
I am.
He's back.
Yeah. Christ almighty. This one has a bit of spunk to him. A bit of what? I can show you what I mean if you're willing to spend the night with me. She winks at the weasel, giving him the shy trace of her best smile. A tempting offer, but if I must be honest, I am more curious about an experience with Sam here. If I'm stubborn enough to take a beating from that, then I'm stubborn enough to seek a unique opportunity. The inside of the weasel's ears blush. The looks he's giving me are a bit passionate. Not so much in a lusty way. I'm afraid he might not understand that this is just a job.
He's like, I'm already in love with you, and I haven't even slept with you yet. Oh yeah, he kissed him. That's all it took.
Yeah, no. Perhaps that kiss was a mistake. But anybody would have needed a kiss after putting up with, well, Echo. I'm booked tonight, unfortunately. This isn't even a lie. Nikolai is my regular today. But it's not unusual for Nick to suddenly cancel. He's not always the most reliable customer, even if he is a good friend. Then I will double your usual price. I want to put in that my bookings aren't for sale to the highest bidder, but they utterly, earnestly are. But Madame had warned me about passionate customers. Obsession can easily lead to heartbreak and violence.
You could break this man, like, between your fingers.
Sure, but that's not good for business.
It's not good for business, no. It's true. He's already got one death story about. He's kind of...
Yeah.
Can't keep piling bodies, Sam. Sorry.
I'm not entirely sure yet that I want to take this weasel's money. I'll consider if my regular kind cancels, which happens often enough. But I can't guarantee an immediate booking without prior arrangements. The weasel visibly wilts. I do understand. You are a professional, after all, and you have to ensure the health of your livelihood. I will make reservations if I cannot book tonight. So is this fella with cold feet, then? The fella with cold feet? I try to figure out who Cynthia is talking about, then I turn and jump, forgetting that the fox is still there. I am a little bit unnerved by how quiet he can be. Unfortunately not, my dear. I'm here for business, not for pleasure.
Yet.
He knows he can't book him tonight.
It's true.
You know that this man does pay attention to Sam's schedule.
Absolutely.
Somehow he has an in and is just like, one day.
One day. Just
One
not
day.
Just not right now.
But your pleasure is our business. Aren't I right, Sam? I grunt. Then, should have charged me already. I'm having a lovely time just taking in the atmosphere. I can bill you by the hour if that's the... if you're that insistent. Murdoch chuckles. Not so much. I'm trained to think of ways to make money faster than I spend it.
I like this, like, banter that they all have going on.
They're fun.
The dialogue is really nice.
They are all they're all the time. That's for sure.
Yeah. I
almost think that's why I'm disinterested in Murdoch and Cliff.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, this feels like a fight. Like, dialogue feels like fighting.
I see. Not just a discussion, but...
Yeah, I don't know, this is, we have Nikolai as a choice, right? And he's just like...
the softest boy.
He's just here to have a pleasant time.
Talk about my problems.
And I'm just like, yes.
Tell me you love me, Sam. I just need you to say... That's all.
Mock concern wells up in Cynthia's tone. So he's after our jobs. I remember a little irritably, that he did imply that I should pay him as opposed to the other way around. I don't think I'm cut out for such a thing. But in another lifetime, perhaps, even if I were, I'd have to be cut from a different cloth, so to speak. My family is willful about how I spend my time and develop my trade. So the shorter story is, you're a coward. He's right, I heard that sob story before plenty of times. Grow a spine and spend some of Mommy's money to sob on a knob. Cynthia sputters into a raucous. Chippery laughter. I think I imagined something.
Oh, he's mad.
This is his best portrait.
Look at how angry he is.
This is just his best portrait.
This is quite good. He's so angry.
For a split second, there seems to be a cold, intense hatred coming from the fox that distorts and warps his friendly features. Before I can process what I see, the mischievous smile is there again. There's a jolly spark in his eyes. I can sense nothing but warmth now. I can only express this feeling as the onset of a migraine that stops the moment from it begins. If you want a chance at my money that bad, I'll spend a night. I mean it when I say I don't intend to pay for sex. But if we want to make this a point of personal pride, well, we're going to have to hold a wager. 5 times your hourly rate to whomever has the best time. I'm not interested in uncertainties. If you book me for the night, you pay. I've got far more than money to lose if I'm caught spending the night in a brothel. Now who's the coward? Have a little more faith in your hips, Sam. A 5 for 1 is a great deal. She leans in close. That family's wealthy enough to pay too. They wouldn't be hurting for much, and they'd squash any rumors of their own son. Several of the girls scream. Cynthia looks at me, a smirk wiped off her face, and her eyes full of concern. There's a low rumble outside that I recognize suddenly as the clamor of gathering voices.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Something's going on.
Right? I look outside of the window. There are protesters arguing with one another. Most of them appear to be minors. Some of them are holding signs. One of their signs has a visage of a young ram on it, but I can't quite tell what the words say during the dark.
It says Krusty Krab unfair. Sorry.
Well, remember, it says
a
a
young
yam. Ram.
Yeah.
A
rung yam.
Yeah.
There's a rung yam on
Yam.
it. Yam. It's like the kid's hand, but it's got a yam in it.
Yeah. But there's a ram family in Echo.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
It's exciting.
They're
We could see the people.
Hendricks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's their names.
I think so.
The Hendricks clan.
Yeah. They're cool people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There was like a visceral feeling I had when I read that, like, the one of the writers for Echo said that they always imagined Carl with the voice of Matt McMuscles.
Yo,
and that just changes how I read that character.
That's amazing.
And
that
I'm like, this
changes everything.
That changes
everything.
I'm like, wait.
Yo,
he's kind of cuter now.
Dead ass though. If they ever voice Echo,
I don't think they're getting
they
Matt.
won't. Oh, please, they have to try. He would be so about it.
I don't know if he would.
I mean, he's not a furry, but he'd be like, "Yo, this is awesome."
Yeah, but I don't think he like partakes in gay media either, or at least that kind of gay media.
I suppose not. But they should.
He's
try
more into Yuri than.
That's true.
Yeah.
But they should anyway. They should try. Yo, that's so funny. I love that, actually.
Yeah, right?
I love that that's how they had the voice in their head was for Matt McMuscles. That's really good.
It's fun. Another one of them has signs. Those signs have Jack's face on it. Now, I feel something twist in my stomach. My fur bristles. I suddenly feel alone in a room full of loud, frightened people. There's a sudden feeling of hot breath on my neck.
Someone comes up.
Do you really want to do that?
Fuck. You're editing this episode. Wait, no, shit, that was the last one. Fuck. Edit that. Just edit that out.
Oh my god.
It's fine. It's fine. Man, I'm dreading the flossing episode of Interior to come. I am dreading it. I am not ready.
Oh my god, it's fine. Like something wants to bite into my throat. Oh, Willem Dafoe's booming voice brings me back.
You can't just keep doing that.
And why not?
Because you cannot. New rule. You just can't do it.
You don't make the rules here.
Oh. Everybody hunker down tonight. I don't want to see a single soul wander out into those streets.
Looks like all of your prospects will have to stay, Sam. I can't attend to all of them. Then attend to one of them. We're going to have to find somewhere for the rest. What?
Ooh. Oh, so this is how we pick the route.
Yeah.
Wow.
What? Oh, sorry.
You just went fucking right for it. Damn.
Nikolai's the cutest.
I mean, he's
just
great.
Straight up the cutest.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good there. So with this that says, "Tell William the truth," is William's route like we tell him, and then the rest of the route is trying to not get arrested?
I guess we'll find out if we ever play Willem's route.
I guess so, but I guess we're playing Nikolai's route, huh?
Well, we can discuss. I don't know.
I mean,
who are you most clamoring?
In order, it's probably just gonna be bottom to top.
Really? Okay.
I really like William, but I know you really like Nikolai.
Yeah.
And it is your game. So I mean,
this is not my game.
You're the one playing it right now.
Yeah, but we can do William.
We don't have to do William.
I'm fine like doing that and then doing like Nikolai second.
Which one do you find like personal feelings of Nikolai's
These are my two
side?
favorite. Like these are the two I like the most.
Okay. Which one do you find more, I guess, generally compelling?
I mean, I find them both compelling for different. Okay. So this will help you.
Okay.
William is a mystery, or more, you're playing detective.
Okay.
Mrjosh is a mystery story.
Okay.
Cliff's is a little more thriller-like, because in his route, you're in the woods.
Okay.
You actually like go explore the woods, and like you're just stuck there camping.
Okay. Well, we know Cliff is going to be last, so
Yeah.
I'm not too stressed about that.
Nikolai is a heist.
Ooh. Which one is the spookiest?
They're spooky for different reasons. Because, it's kind of like Echo, where each rat has like a different approach to fear.
Right.
Like Cliff's, you're out in the woods and you know there's something out there. Like you get attacked, your campsite gets attacked, and it becomes like are we safe?
Okay.
We start traveling, we start going in circles. Are we actually going in circles? Like it's that kind of thing.
Okay.
Mrjosh is more like people are disappearing.
Okay.
And you have to deal with like trying to figure out the hysteria stuff,
while
balancing like Murdoch's personal life issues.
Okay.
So you have a bit more drama with that.
I see.
Williams, you're doing hard detective. Like he's like, oh, I have to go and interrogate people.
Okay.
Sam, you're coming with.
Okay.
And in Nikolai's route, it's about the mines. Like it is about the mines.
Ooh. That sounds real spooky.
There's a really cool sequence that's very thriller-like in Nikolai's route. That's really fun. But
we can do Nick's route.
You okay with that?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
I think just based solely on how we both feel, it's just going to be Nick, William, Murdoch, Cliff.
Yeah.
So we can do that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfectly fine. Do you drop a save, or I guess you just start over and then you skip to you fast forward.
Oh yeah, I guess we can.
I didn't know which way's easier.
Yeah, we can just go over here
for prosperity.
Yeah,
if you will.
That's fine. That's
fine.
Okay.
Okay.
While the fox's wager is tempting, it's just that, a wager. I can't go risking anything while I've already lost so much. Besides, seeing the miners out there, it reminds me that Nick could be very nearby. I can't just skip out on his appointment. That would be very rude. I know that Nick looks forward to these nights. But there's another reason. Just thinking about Nick reminds me about something. He's seen me after I came out of the mine, and after today's news. I swallow hard. I feel like he'd only show up if he isn't suspicious of me. Right? Maybe that doesn't make sense, but I feel like that would be the case. He'd just go tell William about me otherwise. If he does show up, he usually sits in the saloon, watching the hall for my signal. Best to check. And a good excuse to get away from all of the busy chatter of the people around me. While the gashes and bruises might have healed for the most part, my head still throbs sometimes when too many people are talking at once. I just want a little peace, and maybe a little booze too. I start to sidle off towards the door when the fox suddenly puts his attention right back on me. The clock is ticking. Still feeling lucky? I grimace. I don't play games while I'm working. Spend your money, or spend your time elsewhere. Not a gambling man after all. His brow wrinkles. Stay busy then. Guess I'll buzz off. Wait, does that mean that you're going to fit me in?
Is he blushing? He was like blushy.
He's got a little...
That's cute. Yeah, it's a little blushy. A little bit of blushy on his ears too.
Look at his little smile.
That's pretty good.
You can just shove him right into the ground.
just bury him in the sand. Eat dirt, kid.
Do you ever feel that need where you're like, that's adorable, and you just want to like shove them? Not necessarily like assault them or anything, and not in like in a malicious way, but just you just want to
just give them a push.
Just
like
they're they're so cute, you just want to push them.
Right. I get you. I understand.
It's very, oh god, it's been so long. I always think back to that scene from Azumanga Daioh where Tomo just pushes Chiyo-chan when she's in the penguin suit.
Yeah.
You looked so cute. I just had to shove you.
Just had to push you.
Yeah, that energy.
I see. It makes perfect sense. Absolutely. No, I agree.
Yeah.
Just want to shove him.
I frown at the idea that the weasel would be listening in on the conversation, even if he had technically been a part of it from the beginning. Like I said, if my other client cancels, then maybe. I'll be able to, but for now, I gotta look for him. Of course. My memory is rather lacking tonight, it seems. Murdoch's lip curls into a tight smile. Well, aren't you eager? Do try to make room for him, Sam. You might break his heart otherwise. I'm sorry? Oh, it's nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Good luck to you, sir. But then Murdoch is already walking away towards where I last saw Willem. What did he mean by that? I frown. Who can say? At that moment, Cynthia pops up next to the weasel, and as if she'd been waiting for a moment with him this whole time. Were you able to find a bed for the night, sir? Heavens! Oh,
good heavens.
Well, not quite. Sam is going to check if he has an opening for me. I see. Well, I wouldn't count on it. You'll need a place to stay, and lucky for you, the situation outside has left my night wide open. Yes, I will certainly keep that in mind.
He says, ew, pussy. Gross.
That's all I'm able to hear as I've been making my way out to the door, leaving the crowded room behind. Just before I make my exit, I see Cliff with one foot in front of the other, as if he wants to follow me, but Cynthia is still talking his ear off. I thank the Lord for that mouth of hers. Amazing.
Absolutely blessed.
Amazing.
Quite good.
But okay, we'll end the part here.
Okay.
So we're doing
We're doing
Nikolai's
Nick.
part, everyone.
We going for
the
it.
best route.
Yeah.
So we'll see you all around.